Hello families, Mrs. Morehouse here. I just wanted to show you some art that I like to do, and it's very stress relieving. Before I start, I want to let you know that this is probably a 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch little square piece of paper, and kids can do this with markers, pencils, pens, whatever you have available. So before I started the video, I drew some lines on my paper. And I'm just going to show you a few different things that you can do within these sections and have fun while you're doing it. So to start, I'm going to show you how you can create these. Let me see if I can adjust the camera a little bit so you can kind of see while I'm doing it. I'm going to start out by drawing some little circles. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them in. And you keep doing this, but then what happens is when you get all of your circles filled in that section, you can go back around and continue doing circles on the outside until they start to bump into each other. And then you just keep going around it, like that circle is now in front of this ring. And then you can do one over here. But you just keep going and going and going. So there's one thing that you can do in a section. And then in this section, you can kind of do like these waves. And you want them to kind of go different. This marker of mine isn't quite what I like. Kind of seems like it's dying a little bit. But then you come back and you trace those outlines. And you just keep doing it, and you keep following each of these lines. And it comes out really neat looking. Like that, but I can just keep going and going, and what happens is when you get it all filled in, this line will hit that one over and over and over again, and it creates this really cool look. And then on this side, I think I will, this is the fun part, you get to be creative. I'm going to do another circle one, but this time I'm going to do little pinwheels. If my marker's going to work. It's like, hold on, just a little bit longer. And you can kind of create like a little set, there's a little piece of white in there, and then you can just keep going. And then what you do is, it's kind of the same as the circle. You can just keep it going like that. So once you make all of your pinwheels, you can go back and kind of make them all connect together, and it's really neat. Okay, and the last one, I'm going to do a thing where it's just lines. It's just a whole bunch of little lines. Some of my students have seen me do this before. And in the comments, I'll post some pictures of some other line art that I've done. And you can kind of get an idea of some different options that you have. You don't have to separate your paper like this. I know I might be asking a lot from some parents where, you know, can't just go to the store anymore. But some of this art ends up looking really, really neat. So if you can, try and do this on just printer paper or some sort of clean blank paper. Don't use lined paper if you can help it. If that's all you have, then go for it. Do it. And then kind of hone your skills. So I'll try and finish this one